If you're experiencing low back pain due to hurting yourself in the gym, some other activity, or if you just have an achy back, here's the fastest way to either significantly reduce or eliminate your low back pain in 3 simple steps. First, and this is easily the most important one that everyone gets wrong, do not panic. It's totally understandable why this is a knee-jerk reaction because our mind is wondering, what does this pain mean? Did I just significantly injure myself beyond repair? But when we examine the research on low back pain experiences, they tell a different story. 90% of all low back pain cases are known as non-specific, meaning that they are not associated with any one particular injury, tissue damage, or anything of the like. So odds are there is no cause for serious alarm. On top of that, your fearfulness and apprehension about your pain actually makes the pain experience worse. So before we even get to the practical stuff, you just need to take a breath. Calm yourself down and remind yourself that we're probably going to be okay. We just need to implement some strategies. Now what we need to do is to determine viable ranges of motion. With any experience of low back pain, odds are there are certain positions that are more painful than others. Figure out what those positions are, because what we're going to do is we're going to construct our training around what positions are less painful. Now we can push ourselves harder in terms of training to failure, doing more working sets, all of that in those positions. And what we can also do is work on the more sensitive positions in a way that is not going to tick everything off even more. For example, let's say that you experience the most pain when you're bent all the way over at the waist. A traditional deadlift would probably not be the best choice to do most of our hard training because that's the position that you're going to be in. What we can do is elevate the bar off the ground for like rack pulls or block pulls, something that will effectively cut out that sensitive part of the range of motion. Now we can train hard like we used to before we got the injury. And then the last step, which will definitely take the most time, is working your way back from that regression to the target exercise. So if we start at a high rack pull, we want to gradually decrease the height, grow into that range of motion that we cut out at the beginning, and then over time it will be less sensitive, and then eventually you'll be back to just pulling from the floor. If you're in the trenches with your low back pain, please give these 3 steps a try. They will revolutionize the way that you approach injuries and pain. If you want a more individualized approach to implementing these 3 steps that's tailored to your situation, head to my bio and apply for one-on-one coaching.